Hey, what's up, everybody? We are live right now, 97.9 The Box, the number one station in H-Town for R&B and hip hop. It is Young Jazz with the juice here, 7 to 11 p.m. And I have some very special juice for you guys today. Look, everybody out there listening live, this is about to be a great learning opportunity. Tag your friends, share the link right now. Let them know 97.9 The Box is live. And I have some very special guests that are going to be along with me today because, I always like to connect you guys with some great opportunities. And today I have a lot of my friends from the Houston Fire Department tapping in. The chief is here, going to tell us a little bit about why we're here today. Also, I'll tell you about everybody I have. But first, before we start, I got a couple little fun facts. So did you know that the Houston Fire Department is the third largest municipal fire department in the United States? Everything is bigger and better in Texas. Now, another good fact that we have too is the Houston Fire Department is the world's largest accredited fire department. Look at that. Look, this is a group you definitely want to be a part of, Juice Crew. For everybody out there listening live, and it gets better. I got another fun fact for you. They are hiring. That's right. Houston Fire Department is hiring. So look, I have a few members of HFD to come and talk about the opportunities that they have available today. So first, in no particular order, because we got a lot of live visitors in the chat today, so y'all just follow along with me. First, we have Chief Shelby Walker. Chief, where you at? Let's see which cam we on.
Hey,
There
how
we
you
go.
doing, little Dad? You doing
I'm
all
doing
right?
It's good to see you. And alongside him, also, we have Bolton Winover. What's up, Bolton?
Hey, how you guys doing today?
Everybody doing good on the live. And last but not least in there, we got Gary Fugay. What's going on, Gary? How you feeling today?
Doing good. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. Good to see the whole crew there together. And look, guys, there's more special guests. Next, we have engineer operator Obed Cabellos. Obed, where you at? Where you at? There we
Right
go.
here.
Obed with the AirPods in. What's up, Obed? How you doing?
I'm doing well, Jess. How about yourself?
I'm doing very good. I'm very excited to get all the information from you guys today. And finally, last but not least, representing for the ladies, we have Odra Resinos.
Hi.
Yes, what's up, Odra?
Hey, how you doing?
Gotta hold it down for the girls one time. It's me and you
Yeah,
together.
right?
So
For sure.
first, before we get started, Chief Walker, can you tell the people why they are here today and all the information we have for them?
Yeah, we have one more that's in queue as well.
Oh, Reggie
Yeah,
Johnson. Where's Reggie at? Reggie, my bad, Reggie. I forgot. Look, you're on the move right now. You were busy, Reggie. I did not forget about you, though. What's up? You're in the car right now? Uh-oh, he on mute.
unmute yourself. Yeah, he's in the ambulance right now. Yeah.
See, I know you're very busy, Reggie, but we are happy to have you today as well, too. I did not forget. And I'm going to kick it right back to you, Chief, so you can tell everybody know how we got the whole gang here together and what we're going to be talking about.
So what we're here for is that the Houston Fire Department is actively hiring, and we are offering an opportunity for your inner city kids and inner city young adults to actually take part in serving the community. And many times serving in the communities that you live in, that you've grown up in, that your families have grown up in. You'll be able to be in a career that can span a couple of decades to 3 decades. To some people have actually done 4+ decades. The gist of it is where the rubber meets the road, we're the ones that make the house calls at 3 o'clock in the morning when the lawyers and the doctors are asleep. We're the ones that come to you in your darkest hour, and we're the ones that will reach that hand out to help you up. We're the ones that will treat you the way that you're supposed to be treated. That's what we do. We take care of the people. We take an oath to protect life, limb, and property from destruction. And that's what we do. We're not heroes. We just show up to work and do what we've been trained to do and have a good
Oh,
time doing it. There's
you
nothing
guys
better than
are
tearing
heroes.
up some stuff.
Chief, you guys are all heroes. And, I'm excited to find out more information about, like, what attracted all of you to the Houston Fire Department. So we can start with you, Obed, if that's cool.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Jazz, for me, I'm sure I've spoken to a lot of the men and women in the fire department, and it's the same with them. I really wanted a job where I felt like I made a difference. And job that I was in prior, I did mortgage lending for a bank, and I felt like, somewhere down the line, I made a difference in people's lives. I would help them to initiate a loan so that they could get a house. But I didn't know for sure if I was helping them. Whereas
Are we frozen, y'all? Are y'all we still
bro.
live? I feel like I'm still
We're
talking. I
good.
feel like y'all are still moving. Obed had a moment.
We're moving.
Uh-oh. It was just getting good. Wait, he's back.
I'm
He's
so
back.
sorry. Yeah, I lost you there.
You
But
did.
there's a sign at the academy that says most people wonder a lifetime if they ever made a difference in the world, but Houston firemen don't have that problem. And really, the essence of it is that's true. You know, every single day we make a call. I don't have to wonder if I've made a difference. I know I have because and me and everybody who works with me. As a matter of fact, Chief Walker's been my EMS supervisor, and we've made cardiac arrests before, and we've done compressions and CPR, and brought people back to getting heart rhythms. And he may not remember because he saved so many lives, but it always makes a difference every time I'm out there, and it really does. It's a satisfaction that you get that's so much more than a paycheck, so much more than all of the other things that typical jobs would offer you. So.
Ooh, that sounds really awesome. Anybody else want to chime in on that too?
Come on, Audra. Don't be quiet.
Go ahead, Audra. You want to say something? I
Calling
can
you out.
tell.
No, I was just like Robert was saying. I mean, you do, some people go their whole life asking, did I make a change? Did I help my community? Did I help at least one person? And, you know, for us, that's what I think I can speak for most of us, is that we do want to do a change. We do want to help. We do want to give back. So it is more than just a paycheck. It's the satisfaction of helping others and giving back.
Mm-hmm. And that's different. That makes it way better. Thank
Mhm.
you, Audrey. Okay, so next I'm gonna go to you, Bolton. Why do you think people should join the Houston Fire Department?
So this job, I had no idea what to expect coming in. It's something new every day. You can't go to work and be like, all right, this is what's going to happen. Then this is going to follow after that. You're going to eat, maybe. You're going to see some crazy stuff. And you're definitely going to do something that's going to put you outside of your comfort zone sometimes, but it's worth it in the end. It's all about experience, and it's a new experience every time I come to work.
Exactly. And guys, everybody out there listening live and watching, you can complete an application and go to hfdcareers.org and then just select apply and get yourself in there. Now, next question is for you, Audra, again, because we are repping for the ladies. So, can you tell us about the diversity of the department? Because a lot of times it seems like it's male dominated a little bit, the profession.
So I want to first thank you for letting us be on here. And that is a really good, fantastic question. So the way I can say it is that it's has been and still is,
Mhm.
but the fact that it's been like a male dominated career shouldn't stop anybody, because what's awesome is that thanks to great and courageous women over like the last 50 years, when the first woman came in, they have opened a lot of doors for us. They have changed the culture kind of in the fire department and made it a better culture. Now it's welcoming to all types of life. Anybody can join as long as you want to put in the time, you want to go through challenges, and you want to give back to your community and serve your community. It's one of the greatest jobs that you could ever ask for, in my opinion. And because of those women, which I want to give a shout out to them for being
Yes.
so courageous,
Mhm.
because it's completely different from when they first came in. Let's just say, like, back then, women had to cut their hair really short, like a men's cut, and now we get to have our long hair. Now we get to keep our hair, and they've accepted it, and we can still do our job just like they can. Um, and I just feel honored and proud that because they put their time and their effort. Now, incoming women or like me, um, we could come in and we're welcomed by this organization, so we can come and make a difference just like they can.
That's awesome. Ladies, get in there. Apply today. We got to see more ladies out there next to Audra, okay? Y'all got to go in there, apply. We got the links and everything in the live. Share it to your friends. Let everybody know, because we are getting some awesome info today. Again, the website is right down there, and all you got to do is click apply. Now we got to go to you, Reggie, over there. I know you're busy in the car right now, but we're coming to you for the next question. Oh, where'd Reggie go? Wait a minute. As soon as I called on him, he disappeared. What happened? Is he still in there, y'all think? Reggie?
Reggie.
Uh-oh. All right. While we get Reggie, I'm just going to throw it to the entire group, whoever wants to take this one. What do you think is the profile of a successful firefighter? Like, what does that look like?
I can take that one.
Take it, Chief.
Somebody that has a high level of commitment, someone that is a problem solver, someone that has heart, someone that is a good teammate, someone that can develop and become a great leader. This was very important, especially for the individuals that are in management positions. Someone that can follow instructions the way they're delivered. And probably last but not least, and not the only, somebody that's going to come to work on time, ready to go to work, and ready to do their job the way they're supposed to do it without looking for a cookie or an attaboy. Do it because you're supposed to do it. And if you don't fit that, then you probably are going to be a future problem.
If you can't fit that, this is not for you. So make sure you are ready. And look, right down there, you can contact a recruiter today, guys. The number is 832-394-6600. Jot that number down while we're watching the live. And Bolton, I'm coming to you for the next one. Can you tell us a little bit about a day in the life of a firefighter / emergency medical technician?
Like I said earlier, standard day is really hard to kind of lay out for you. I mean, you're going to show up to work on time. There's some certain chores that need to get done, which that's nothing. You get that done, you eat together. Whatever you do, you're always a team. So whether you respond to a call, you're going out training, you're always with your station mates. Everyone that's there, we're all in it together. So no matter what the day throws at you, you know, you got people behind your back. And yeah, I mean, it's really hard to explain what a standard day is. It really just depends on how that day's going. So
yeah,
rainy outside, you never know when another storm's going to blow through. You might be stuck with those same people for 5 days straight. You get to know people a lot better than you expect going into this. It is really a family-oriented thing, not a day-to-day basis.
Totally understood. I like the way you guys definitely seem like a family. Like y'all know each other. Everybody's comfortable with each other. So next question is for everybody out there listening and watching. I know they want to know, how do they get started? I will go to Chief for this one.
So you can go to the website, hfdcareers.org, and you can get on the website, kind of explore it, go to where it says apply. You will apply, we'll send a notice of interest to our recruiting team, and then you will be contacted. Now, the process is you do that, you will be requested to sign up for a civil service test. I'm going to put this plug in there. When you sign up for the civil service test, it offers you a study pamphlet. You need to study. Okay? You need to study. Don't think that you know everything. If you feel that way, then we will see you at the next test. Once you pass the test, you will be signed up to take a physical agility test, which comprises of raising a section ladder, carrying some equipment up 7 flights of stairs, dragging a mannequin that's about 150 pounds. I think it's about 50 to 60 feet, and then our 1.5 mile run. I know a lot of you all are saying, oh, I'm an athlete, I'm good to go. We send them home too.
Does the run have to be out in the hot sun though, Chief, right now?
We in Houston.
Chief, that's a lot. It's like 98 today. I don't know.
Fires don't
the water starting on Monday before Friday.
It just happens.
It happens.
Be ready.
Yeah, because the environment that we work in could possibly be in that 98-degree heat with 70 pounds of equipment on.
Right.
So yeah, it's about trying to make sure that you understand what you're getting into. And so after you complete the civil service and the physical agility, then we get into your background checks. Of course, you're going to get drug tested. You go through a couple of different interviews. You have to go through a polygraph. And then when those processes are completed, a physical, you have to make sure you have all of your shots and all of that stuff. And then you'll start the academy. Right now, I'm going to offer a bit of advice for those individuals that are considering applying to the department. Your test starts the day you put that application in. When we ask you to turn paperwork in, we need it in a timely fashion. When you show up for an interview or when you show up for a test, we need you to be on time in the appropriate attire. So if you're coming for a polygraph test, do not dress like you're going to the beach. Flip-flops will not be allowed. When you
Oh,
show up for the civil service test, you are showing up like you're showing up for an interview, not like you're gonna go diving. So that means casual business attire with shoes on,
and
not
Chief,
sandals, not flip-flops, and not Crocs.
no Crocs allowed. But Chief, we have a question from one of the
Yes,
people on the
ma'am.
line. They said, is the civil exam harder than a college exam?
I'll let
Go
Mr.
ahead.
Frugier answer that one.
Mhm.
So the civil service exam is an exam that tests your basic math and reading knowledge. To take this test is to make sure that you read each question properly and thoroughly and take your time on it. Don't get into the test and think that it's going to be easy and start just flying through it. What the test wants you to do is read the question thoroughly, then answer the correct question. And from there, I think you'll be fine. It's not very hard, but it does cause you to have to pay attention to what they're asking you for and make sure you answer what they're asking you for.
Correct.
Got it. Thank you so much.
And also bear in mind, I would say also bear in mind the way that it's weighted. One of the most challenging parts of the exam is how much competition there is. At my exam, there was over 1,000 people who were taking the test. So difficult or not difficult, you are in competition with that many people. You want to make sure that you, like you said, pay attention to every question and give it the importance that it requires, because every point is going to matter when there's that many in the pool for
I
the
see what
job.
you mean. Very competitive. Okay. And also, I got a question for you, Reggie, over there. I know we had dropped off earlier, but we got to run it back. Talk about a little bit about your experience with joining the Houston Fire Department and what made you want to serve.
It's been beautiful. It's been beautiful. I mean, this is my opportunity to serve. I didn't go to the military or anything like that, but I was a college student prior to joining the fire department. It's fitting for my personality style. I was an athlete coming up in life and things of that sort, and this level of camaraderie and brotherhood, sisterhood, like it only enhanced that history that I had, that experience that I had, and it allowed me to doing something that I was already natural doing, and able to serve and protect and provide for those who don't have at the moment or who can't do for themselves. It's only been fulfilling for myself, just as a man and father and things of that sort. It allows me to see a different perspective in life. Understand that on your best day, maybe someone else's worst day, and you have to maintain a level of heroism, professionalism. Um, it just what would I say? Consideration for those that you don't know what they may be going through, and just try to be as kind as you possibly can to get them through their worst day.
Mhm. Thank you so much, Reggie, for chiming in. We appreciate you, and thank you so much for your service too. And next question, we're gonna go kick it to Obed. If you can help me out with this one. So, why is the title? There's firefighter, and then there's emergency medical technician.
Well, I mentioned at the beginning that I've made calls with Chief Walker. He's a chief. He wears a white shirt. I got the most time of everybody on this meeting in the fire department. But even him, he's a paramedic and EMT and a firefighter. So also, like Bolton said, every day you never know what kind of call you're going to get. Every call can be different. One call can require your certification as a firefighter and your skills as a firefighter, and the other call will require your skills as a paramedic or as a EMT. We make any call from home being on fire or motor.
I see
It's
one
like
of
it
the
froze up again. Yeah, they're different disciplines. EMT stands for emergency medical technician, and obviously firefighters, they will deal with.
I think I lost you guys
Here
for a
we
little
go.
bit there. I'm sorry about that.
Go ahead,
He's
Obed.
there. I heard him, but he's still frozen.
He's still frozen. And so they're just different disciplines. Basically, when you say EMT firefighter, we're all cross-trained. And so everybody in the fire department, that's one of the requirements. You have to be an emergency medical technician firefighter, right? Uh, does that make sense? Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
All of us are EMT firefighters at least.
Okay.
And then, like you said, I'm a paramedic, which is just practicing advanced skills and working at a somewhat higher level and having advanced, advanced skill sets.
Gotcha. I see. Cool. So next question, we're almost wrapping up, y'all. Got like 2 more questions left. Can you tell me about the training process to become a firefighter?
Ooh wee. How we talking? Yeah, our training is tough. And like Obed said, I've probably been in the longest everybody that's on the panel. It was tough then, and it's tough now, and it hasn't changed. On average, I think since I've been down here, we probably lose one person on the first day. We're gonna run you until your tongue falls out. You will climb more towers. You're gonna drag a lot of holes. You're gonna pick up a bunch of ladders. You're gonna swing sledgehammers. You're gonna swing axes. You're gonna learn how to work saws, circular saws, chainsaws. You will see what it feels like. You being 6'5", carrying a ladder with somebody that's 5'5". If your neighbor falls asleep, you run. If you fall asleep, you run. If you miss a step, all y'all running. If you forget to run a tower or you miss one, all of you gonna make it up. You will be in really, really good shape when you get out, and that's just the physical aspect. The other part of that, which is equally important, is actually learning the craft and the methodology and the theory behind the craft. What we learn, we will have to use. What we teach and what we train people to do will probably facilitate them, or more than likely facilitate them going home the next morning. That's our goal. Going back to what I said earlier, being able to follow instructions. A district chief is not going to have time to sit and discuss theory with you when you're in the middle of a rescue. He just needs to know that you can follow the orders and get the job done. And then you can talk about it a little bit later. So the academy is extremely difficult. Not everybody makes it through. Many people figure out in the first 3 days that it's just not for them. And we appreciate their honesty, and we'll see them when we see them. But if you want to do something that takes heart, if you want to do something that is rewarding in the end, and sometimes when people see you, they just smile, or they introduce you to that baby 10 years later that you delivered, or you get a chance to see that grandmother that when you went to her, she wasn't breathing, she didn't have a heartbeat, and you were able to resuscitate her, and she gets to see that first grandson graduate. That's where the joy comes for us. That's what this is all about.
I love that, Chief. I'm pretty much convinced over here. But for everybody out there who's watching it live right now, can we throw that link up there one more time? And also, while we get the link up there, there you go. If you want to complete the application, it's www.hfdcareers.org. Select apply. And any more closing remarks from anybody? Anybody want to say some more things before we close it out?
Guys, ladies, don't let me do all the talking.
Well, I'd say one last thing, just something touching on what Bolton said. It really is, the job is it's a family. You know, there's about 4,000 of us, and it's very tight knit. So I would bear in mind, anybody who is watching, anybody who's interested, you're trying to become a part of our family, and we want the very best, the people with the best attitude, and the people who are doing it for the right reasons. So I would encourage you guys all, definitely. I know that there's a high caliber type of person who's watching this right now, and we're asking you guys, join our family. And come ready to work, just like Chief said, and come join the brotherhood, sisterhood as well, Odra. And so, thank you guys very much for listening to us, giving us your time.
Man, I couldn't say it any better. He said it great. It is. It's not just a career. It's not just a profession, but it is a family. At the end of the day, you're with your crew for 24 hours, and you save lives. You go into fires. You come out together. We all go home. We all see each other's kids grow up. See people get married. I mean, it just ends up being a big family, and so it's even it's even better when you can do all that and grow up 20, 30 years together doing a career that you love and you have fun at.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You guys are awesome. Like y'all are super cool. Y'all are giving family vibes, the Houston Fire Family Department. Thank you guys so much all for your services and for taking the time out to do this today and get everybody information. And this is going to be on our Facebook, and I know we're on YouTube Live right now, but it's going to be pinned on our Facebook, so you guys can go watch it back if you want to see everything. And thank y'all again so much. I hope y'all have a great weekend too.
Well, thank you for having us.
Thank
We
you very
really
much.
appreciate it. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. We appreciate it.
Yes. We are out.